the end of days. The first sign shall appear in the heavens. Justice shall fall upon the world of men. The armies of light and shadow will clash across the fields of eternity. Are you all right, my girl?
It was nothing, Uncle. Just a bad dream. We should be getting you home.
But there's still work to be done. If these translations are correct, the powers of hell could already be on the move. The world must be told of the coming darkness. You do believe me, don't you, Leah? It has begun.
Leave it, Uncle! It's not important!
Hey everyone, this is a new Let's Play channel here. My name is Hatomo Burrito, and we're going to be doing a casual Let's Play of Diablo 3. So Diablo 3 is a action RPG. It came out, I think it was 2013 or late 2012, one of the two. And it's a pretty cool one of these games. It had a really bad start, but I think what they've done in the past couple of years, it's 2016 today. What they've done with this game since then is really, really good. I enjoy this game a lot, and I think more people should know about it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and start up, and we're going to be playing slowly. We're going to be looking at all the lore, and we're going to be trying to do as much as we possibly can. So, this is my heroes right now here in Diablo 3. We're going to make a new one, and yeah, we're going to restart again. A big part of Diablo is restarting with a new character and playing and getting really far with that character as well. So in these kind of games, it's usually very fantasy based. We have 6 classes to choose from. We had actually 5 in the base game, but the Crusader got added in the expansion Reaper of Souls, and we'll be doing the Reaper of Souls expansion too. So we'll be going over all of Diablo stuff and just be talking Diablo and yeah, just trying to enjoy ourselves and enjoy ourselves out there a little bit. So let's talk about these classes a little bit. You kind of have 2 strength characters. The Barbarian's sort of your classic big fighter character, has a lot of HP and a lot of offensive abilities, and the Crusader's more the defensive one. I like to play female characters for the most part, so we're going to be playing a female character today for sure. Then you have your 2 dexterity characters. You have a Demon Hunter, who is all about shooting lots and lots of bullets out of her guns and attacking really fastly, and the Monk is kind of this sort of a support healing class, but also can do lots of damage through lots of little hits and comboing off things together. You have a Witch Doctor who has lots of little minions he can spawn up, and he brings things together like piranhas and frogs, and he poisons things, and he uses magic, and is just generally kind of the crazy, like, newish character in this game, I think. He's okay. I'm not a big fan of him. I like the Wizard. The Wizard's kind of your classic, let's shoot lots of like magic missiles and fireballs, and let's teleport, and let's use elemental magic. And that she's kind of a sort of a big bursty character. She goes through her arcane power very quickly compared to a lot of other characters, but she does lots of damage with them. So we're going to be playing a monk today. I don't really know monks very well. I've never really played one before, so I want to do that for this playthrough here. And monks generally come from the north area of Calderum, and we'll look on the map where that is at some point. But they come from a little monastery, and they're going to get out there. Another great thing this game does very well is sort of show you where all the characters come from. All these characters are actual characters in the game, quote unquote. So they have little backstories you get to see and things like that. So you're not really sort of playing you so much like a monk so much as you're playing the monk character, and we'll see that pretty soon. So I think I want like a Ceresa. No, not double E. Ceresa. Yeah, seems like a pretty good, I'm going to say like officially name for somebody. And we're going to make a seasonal hero. We'll talk about seasons later, but you generally want to make a seasonal hero nowadays. So you basically start over fresh. You don't get any benefits from your other characters. Well, we'll see that in a second, but yeah, we're going to make this monk character right here. New start. So yeah, so it says it here. Completely fresh, 0 gold, non-seasonal items go into a stash away, and you will retain artisan stuff, which is sort of like little cosmetic-y things. I keep my Paragon points down here. I'm at level 400 Paragon, which is a little bit of a boost, but it's nothing major. We're basically starting from fresh, and we have a choice here of campaign and adventure. We're going to start with Act 1. That's where the game starts. And you have a lot of choices of... so basically these are difficulty levels here. Diablo 3 has a ton of difficulty levels, and we'll go into that. But the ones you kind of care about when you're just playing the campaign are these sort of these guys down here, these non-torment level ones. Hard's generally where you want to start. I think we might do expert for this since we've got a bit of a leg up. And we might move up as we go. As you get stronger in this game, you get to naturally move up the difficulty progressions, and we'll show that off too. But yeah, we're trying not to go into torment too fast here. Private game, monster slaying. We just want to do this by ourselves, so yeah, let's start off. And we should get a nice cutscene to start us off here. If not, I will show it in a second, or I might have to restart this whole video. We'll see. So I like the art in this game a lot. This game I think is really well designed for the art style, for what it is. It looks really nice compared to its competitors. And okay, here we go. Yeah. So we missed the opening cutscene, but this is the Act 1 cutscene. We'll show off the opening cutscene in a second. That'll give you an idea of what happened.
The gods are in all things, and everywhere I see signs of change. The wind bears an unnatural chill, and my people grow uneasy. Now, fire burns the sky and scorches the vault of the heavens. I must carry out the will of the patriarchs. When they need to see, I am their eyes. Where they wish to strike, I am their fist. When they would ignite the light of truth, I am their torch. They have sent me to where the heavenly fire has fallen. My mind is clear. I will rid Tristram of the shambling corpses that have risen in the fire's wake.
Alright, so that's the monk intro character right there. This is where you start the game off. This is the very opening little section right here. One of the things I like about this game is that the characters talk all the time about stuff they're doing. So, welcome to New Tristram, and we'll talk about what all that is in a second. This is your map at the second level. This is what it looks like right up front. And I guess we can't zoom into the full world map yet, so we'll talk about that later. We missed the first big, nice Diablo cinematic at the start, so I will put that in when it comes. But yeah, the way this game works is you left-click to move and attack. I can hold Shift to just attack, so we can just hit like this. And yeah, let's go off and fight some monsters for a second. Yep. So the monk jumps forward to creatures when she attacks them. So there we go, hitting people forward. And that's a little XP bar down there. Our red bar right here is our health. Lose it all and you're dead. Yes, very, very succinct. And this is spirit. You generate this by attacking things with the monk. But yeah, we're going into New Tristram, and this is a really famous, this is in every single Diablo game. This is the newest version of Tristram, the New Tristram. And I don't know why there's no people talking.
The fallen star has upset the balance of this land. I seek it.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her. Captain Rumford, more dead are coming. We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
Okay, so now we have to defend off against these guys. Again, just a little bit of attacking. And we leveled up. So when you level up, it usually tells you what you get. There's some attributes in this game, but they auto-do them for you. You don't let them make you worry about them. Instead, you get a new skill most of the time. Or some variation on a skill. So we got Lashing Tail Kick, which is this new right ability right here. And it's a nice AoE where you kick things like a monk. That's pretty neat.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
Cool. And before we go any further, I have these Paragon points, so I'm going to spend them. These are a lot of these extra points that give you little small benefits. So I'm going to give myself tons of extra movement speed so we can go fast through the game, and some extra spirit so we can go fast, and I guess we'll have a little bit more vitality. We're going to reduce the cooldowns, and we're going to attack faster. That's sort of the next thing we're going to do there. And we're going to have more life, and we're going to regen it faster. So this is kind of cheating to some extent, but I did earn this on another character, so it's not like I didn't I hacked in the game and messed around with it. I think we'll have resource cost reduction, and let's gain some life on hit. You know, we don't really care too much about getting too much more gold. Actually, maybe we do. Let's go get some more gold. So the game just checkpointed us, and let's talk to people.
The dead have been a bane on our existence since that cursed fire fell. We have to burn them, just to make sure they don't rise from the grave.
Yep, so things are bad here in Tristram. And Tristram is the starting town you start in almost every Diablo game, and the first one, it's pretty much where the whole game takes place.
It's closer to the town's history than I want to be. I came here to study
Yep,
the
okay.
fall of all
You say the same thing.
As the shepherd watches over his flock, so shall I care.
This guy's the healer, but he's not so important in this game. You don't generally need to be healed. This guy can let you buy things, and it looks like I do carry over the gold I had from before. I have a mountain of gold. So let's go ahead and buy a weapon for ourselves here. Let's get a little sword. So every class can use different stuff. You get a lot of these item slots here. You have something for your head, your torso, waist, legs, feet. You can dual wield weapons in a lot of cases, or you can have like a shield or some sort of other secondary. Every class has their own unique type of thing. Like this fist weapon here is only for monks. You can wear 2 rings, which are usually nice little supporty items and are pretty powerful sometimes. You can wear a necklace, sort of a similar deal. Shoulders, hands, and wrists are also really big, key meat and potato items. Does this guy have some armor I can buy too? Yeah, so let's go ahead and put on this tunic. Let's put on these gloves. And yeah, let's go ahead and put on this shield. It's called a buckler. What? Oh, it's not actually oh, I sold it back. Didn't mean to do that. That's okay. Let's get some pants too. So I'm getting there. I can access my inventory by hitting I at any time. Push in like this. If I just want the zoom in view, I just push the Z button. I can turn on health bars. You can see down there with the D button.
I promised Marco I'd protect him, but now he's dead.
And the S key accesses our skill bar. We'll go over the skill stuff a lot later, but this is how we change out our skills. And here's our blacksmith. So let's just talk to him.
Nothing ever seems to change in New Tristram, does
No, Mr. Scottish
What do you
guy
mean?
doesn't ever
it?
change.
There's always some threat of the risen dead or foul evil descending on the town, isn't there?
Always some threat. Yep, Diablo always has some evil thing happening in the towns, and Tristram's like a, you know.
Fix his wagon. My brother died defending this town, while that bloated coward tried to run away.
Okay, cool.
Clear the way. I wish to pass.
How dare you speak to me like that? I am the mayor of this town.
Please, move your cart.
Are you mad? This town is doomed. Anyone with a grain of sense should be trying to get out. Will you help me or not?
No. You are beyond saving, coward.
Ah, well, so we just got into the town. We just learned a little bit about the game, and yeah, I'm going to cut it off here for part 1, and I will see you guys in the next part. We're going to actually start getting into the game next.